Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new in-app purchase, the RingZ Module for Tera Pro. It's by Verson. It's pretty damn rad. We're going to get into it now. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. And somehow I'm awake. I don't know how, but we're here. Welcome to our What Warriors. You can become a What Warrior by clicking the join button down below or the link provided, most likely by TC Thomas Christ, the man, the myth, the legend, who is coming up after this directly, momentarily within the hour, to play your most rockin' music on You Rock, as he does every Wednesday, US UK time. Thursday for us here in Australia. There he is. Bang, let him go. He's on fire. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hope you are all doing good. It was a massive day for me yesterday. Let me tell you. So directly after this show, I jumped on a bus and a train to head off to begin filming episode 1 of season 3 of Walk With Me. And boy, was it a day. I left at roughly around 10 a.m. and I walked in the door here last night, back home at 10 p.m. 12 hours I was gone. It was a long day. I'm not walking very well today, but then I never really walk well the day after. It's just a thing. Hopefully I'm going to put my feet up a bit today and relax and start editing immediately, because the show has to be out by Friday, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's cover a couple of other things. First, let's say hello to you all as well. Barry Glenn, hello. Thomas Christ, who's linking the links in the link land. Joe Glenn, Gregory O'Sullivan, hello to you. We've also got in the house, Ali's here. Cy Effin, hello. Let's say Russ is watching and sneaking around. Brad Examples here. He got his new computer back yesterday. And Audible Video is here as well. Hello. If you're watching on the lurking mode, in the lurking zone, in the twilight zone, welcome. Camp G-May's here as well. Look at this. Today's featured artist, if you take a look at the pinned comment, is Camp G-May. Camp G-May is our featured artist today. You know why? Because he's just so good. There you go. So stick around to the end to hear that. Let's talk a little bit more about Walk With Me before we jump in. You want to see some footage, some sneaky footage from yesterday. So look, yesterday I had been doing some sourcing of interesting places I want to go, and decided that season 3 needs to change things up a little bit. Season 3 needs to get back to what we were doing in the beginning. Just walking and just finding really cool, unique spots. And boy, did I find a spot yesterday, 10 minutes out of the CBD. There's a literal forest. I've lived in this state for, take out 10 years living in Sydney, so about 40 years living here. And I had no idea this amazing place existed that covers 5 suburbs. And look at the little fella I found while I was stopping for a break and having a beer. Look at this.
Hey, dude.
Look at it. This
What's happening?
is an eastern water dragon. Look at that. How amazing, huh?
Really slow. You'll get.
How cool. That's an eastern water dragon. He was just sitting around with us all, hanging out. He's right at my table here, just hanging out. Pretty sick, huh? Oh man, I was pretty happy to come across something like that. Just incredible. I tried to pat him.
Should I try?
Let's see what happened when I tried to pat him. He was like,
Oh,
no, I don't think so. Here's the thing with Eastern Dragons, they're more scared of you, yeah. And he was in shed too, so he'd just come out of shed. There was still stuck shed attached to him, and they hang around the water, yeah. They hang around the water area, so you can see the water there, water areas of Eastern Victoria, and you can see them everywhere. Did I come across some snakes yesterday? Yeah. Did I capture any on camera? No. But were they there? Yeah. Was I scared? You betcha. It wasn't fun. At some points, there was a lot of snakes. And it was, yeah. Let me show you one more thing, just how terrifying part of this walk was. Because I was walking along a cliff face pretty much the entire time. And the drop-off down there, this is the size of the walk. I was doing an intermediate trek yesterday, and a couple of times I nearly fell. I'm not going to lie. Look at that path, my friends. No, it wasn't a brown snake. I don't think it was a brown snake, but yeah, there was a lot of snakes. A lot of snakes. So yeah, this path was very treacherous. And, oh, don't worry, there's a shopping trolley. I swear you can't escape them. Beautiful. This is like 10 minutes out from the city. It's just ludicrous how amazing this is. Yeah, it was a very, very treacherous walk. There's the shopping trolley. It's just somewhere around there. And I'll show you one more clip, see if I can find it. So I found this bat sanctuary. There's a full-on bat sanctuary in the middle of this. And they say up to 50,000 bats, right? And I walked for ages and I'm like, where are these bats? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And then I started hearing the squealing. All right, so I'm just filming and I start hearing the squealing, getting closer. And look at this. Look at them all. There was at least 20 to 50,000 bats for miles. It was insane. You're going to love the walk anyway. That's coming up this week. So there's a few little bits of tidbit and stuff like that. Very, very cool. And it's not going to be as long as the last ones. It only turned out to be 170 videos, which is great. The last few have been 350. So it's not a long one, which is great. Next week, I think I'm going to this amazing place where the rocks have formed into concert pipes, and we may see kangaroos there and stuff like that. Anyway, let's jump in here over to the Beat community because we've got an app to review. Hi, Pookie, Lady Campion who's joined us. Anyone else? Princess LDG, my little princess is here. So this brand new app has dropped today. It's free. You should go grab it. Don't know if I'll probably do a show on it next week maybe. Tom Power has released Spiral Chorus. It's absolutely $0. It's a really unique take on a chorus. It's a touch-based chorus interface, yeah? So, well, you're always welcome here in Australia, Stephen. We love our visitors. So that has dropped. Go get it, yeah? It's free. It's free. Spiral Chorus. Go look it up. It's absolutely free. Look, I can click on this, go over here, bang. Have I already got it? Pretty sure I have. Yes. I haven't downloaded it onto this iPad. I grabbed it on my phone yesterday, was having a mess about with it. Totally free chorus app for you all. Boom. What do we got? Frames is on sale. Audio Kit has a couple of apps on sale. Audio Damage has Axon 3 beta available if you want to jump on that. We looked at Chemol K's autofills yesterday. Any price drops that are notable? Let's take a quick look. Digitalism 2000 has dropped from $9.99 to $4.99. Frames is on sale as well. A whopping $24.99 down to $10. That's a good deal. Good deal. Right on.
Boom.
Exactly. Lawrence is on sale. Cyclop, a whole bunch of stuff. Not really a lot. Hello, Falcro. Good to see you. But today we're taking a look at Tera Pro. I've done several shows. You can go and search Jade Starr, Tera Pro, and find the initial show I did on this, breaking down the synth. And I've covered since then every in-app purchase that has come out. So if you want to go look at those, they're all on the channel. Just type Jade Starr, Tera Pro. You will come up with all the list of shows that I have done. This is a brand new in-app purchase. The actual synth is on sale from $14.99 to $6.99, so it's worth your while to get it now. It is, without a doubt, one of the best synths going on iOS. It continues to get in-app purchases and just add modular parts to it that are just amazing. It really is one of the most full-rounded synths on the market. There's no denying it. Now, this new in-app purchase it says here on my thing, it says here it's more than what it is. It's only $9.99, just so you know. There it is. See, for me, in Australia, it's $14.99 because our dollar is worth nothing. Yes? Oh, God. All right, let's jump back over here. Tera Pro. What is this module? What is it all about? Well, I'm going to tell you in a minute because we're going to play this weird project that I made with it. I thought today I would make something deranged because last night I got home so late, I never had time to make a project. So this morning I got up and just thought, you know what? I'm going to make something just totally dark, demented, and strange, some kind of noise thing. We've got running bounce bud and piano motifs. And what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instances of Tera Pro and some patches from the new in-app purchase. Shall we go? I think so. The soothing sounds of random noise. See you later, Pookie. Don't work too hard. Don't work too hard, Pooks. Pookster. All right. let's take a look at this thing. So what exactly is this? Let's clear these things out here. And let's just load up at one instance of this wonderful app that has so many beautiful things in it. So first, we'll go to a standalone version of it to show you how to get a hold of it. In the settings over here, you can go to the in-app purchase shop. So there are 5 in-app purchases. Yeah, you've got an FM7 module, you've got the Waveshaper, you've got the Brains module, you've got the Waves module, and now the RingZ module. So this is where you would pay for it, pay the $9.99, and then once you've paid for it, you hit the little restore and it adds it into your mix over here. So let's jump out of the standalone version. If you didn't know as well, you can change colors really easy for this. So you can change to any color you like with Tera Pro. It's really cool. You can have like spectrum, choose your colors. You can do opacities, and it's really neat. Really neat how you can choose your own colors. I love that. So let's bounce out of it. Oh, did you hear that? Damn, sounded good. Let's load up an instance of it in AUM and take a look further, and then we'll explain what exactly is it. So once you have installed it, once you've purchased it, you can only purchase it and from the standalone version, not from using it as an AUV3 inside the host, inside Logic or whatever. You can't do it in here, but once you have done it, you will find up here is where all of your presets are. And if you jump back a step, you'll see RingZ down here. And these are all your presets for RingZ. Now you can click on this and just click on the first one. And now if you've seen how this works, so this is based, Tera Pro is based off a modular synth. So a modular synth, if you don't know what that is, it's one of those big machines full of cables going in it, one of those patching machines where you've got cables everywhere. That's modular synth, yeah? So these are modules that make up synthesis for you. Now, in here, if you hold down on each of these sections and hold down and release, it opens up more settings. See, so here's our RingZ module. We've got our amp module here, and you will see more options. So that's how this works. RingZ is our new module, and this is what you get. This is the module that's in here. But what exactly is it? So it is based off an open source, mutable instruments RingZ module, yeah? And it is physical, it's based around physical modeling of strings essentially, and you can model things like drums and percussion, anything that's kind of string-like. That's what it's so. And what is audio mod? What is physical modeling? Well, it is the synthesis of strings of things that vibrate. Yeah. So a string, a guitar string, when you pluck it, it vibrates and creates that. So anything that creates that kind of vibration. So a modal synthesis. You've got 3 modes in here. A modal synthesis, sympathetic, and string resonators. So these are essentially resonators. Yeah, that is what strings do. They resonate. Yes, and hopefully this show resonates with you, what we're doing here. So it also features the same parameters that can be found in that very same Eurorack module. So frequency, structure, brightness, dampening, and position. These are the options of resonation you have down the side here. And as you slide through these frequency, structure, brightness, dampening, position, they change how they affect each of these resonators. And what's nice is you've got this little instruction manual here that lets you know and updates as you click through them. So we'll click through these in a minute. All right, so remembering too, with Tera Pro, you can actually set modulation up the wazoo. You can modulate anything with anything. There's so much modulation you can do in here, your brain will melt. It's it's incredible. It really is a powerful, super, super powerful app. And for most people, it may do their head in because there's just so much you can do with Tera Pro just by itself. And with the in-app purchases, I mean, it just is out of control. It really is a synth that I have barely touched the surface, and I'm sure many, many people who own it still have barely scratched the surface with this. Hello, Ashley HM. All right, so let's click through these. Let me connect a keyboard first. We need to connect the keyboard. That will help. Lovely. So I'm just going to start off with this sound. So this is the first preset that is in the pack called Acoustic Guitar, funnily enough, and so you can hear that modeling of the resonation. Resonation, I've got to stop using that. Really nice stuff. And this one is currently set to here, modulated inharmonic strings. So let's just click through them again. The top one is a modal resonator, modal synthesis to simulate strings and plates. Let's click the next one and see what that sounds like. This is a sympathetic strings. It's a simulation of strings vibrating in response to other strings, like a sitar. Wow, that's pretty nice. Our next one down, the third one here, is modulated harmonic strings. Extended carpless strong synthesis with comb filters. Let's click on our next one. It's a 2-operator synth. Classic 2-operator FM synthesis. We're going down the list. Western chords, sympathetic strings tuned to chords. Listen to the harmonics in there. It's just wonderful. All right, we'll try the next one. Now, we're going to go back through these and then have a look at how these affect each one. Carpless reverb. It's an extended carpless strong synthesis with comb filters and a reverb. And our final one down here is an Easter egg. Organ string machine loosely based off the Roland RS09. Okay, so let's talk about these things here. Now, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. So I thought this was like a mono and then a poly or double and then a quadraphonic. So that's these little dots here. 1, 2, 3. So stereo and quad. So you can hear that get wider as you go through them. So you've got those options as well to the side. Let's go back to number 1. So our modal resonator. Now, as I said, to the side here, this tells us exactly what these do. All right, so they change with each one. So the frequency changes semitones. Here's our frequency over here. Double tap will bring you back to the middle. Our structure is a harmonic structure, so the frequency ratio between the partials of the modal resonator. So it's almost like it's taking the frequency up just of the of the harmonic structure, like it says. Our brightness adjusts the level of higher harmonics, low pass filter opening, so basically as you turn that up, you're going to get all these beautiful. So it's basically a low pass there. And as you turn up, you get all these beautiful harmonics. Hey, Mike Shana. So the dampening controls the decay of the sound. All right, so we turn that down. And here's where you're getting things like a drum kind of skin sound. And very quickly, by turning up the dampening, you're getting more of that bell. And our position is the point of the string surface where the excitation is struck, is applied. So really, really a lot of sounds can be generated just from this first resonator. Yeah, like it's very broad in there. We'll cover modulation stuff soon. We are at the halfway point of the show. Every day at the halfway point, we do run an ad because YouTube have been holding me and my family hostage, and they said I have to do it every half an hour at the show. So I'm going to run the ad. If you'd like to avoid the ad, you can become a YouTube Premium subscriber, or just kick back and enjoy the ad while we're waiting for people to come back from the ad, which should be momentarily. Let me tell you about what's happening tomorrow quickly on the show, because who knows what is going to happen. We have this guy coming on, Brad Examples coming on. It is the Creator Rewind number 4, where we bring back people who I've interviewed in the past and we find out what they've been doing now. And God damn it, this show's going to be scary. There we go. So Brad is coming on the show. If you want to, trust me, it's going to be a car crash. It's going to be a car crash. It always is. Brad, you know what I'm saying? You had a few tuning problems with the presets. That's interesting. I haven't as yet. All right, we're back here. So let's go through our next sound. So there's all our what these mean for that first resonator. Now, next one is the sympathetic strings. Now, you'll notice some of these are a little bit different. So the frequency is normally the same for all of these. Remember semitones. Wicked. Let's bring that back to 0. Harmonic structure, so it's detuning. Nice, huh? Our brightness, low values simulate materials like wood or nylon. High values, glass or steel. Let's pull it all the way down. So good. And the position is the same as our previous resonator, which is the excitation, or the point of the string where the excitation is applied. Okay, let's set all these back to 0. We are on our next one here. So this is our modulated harmonic strings. And the frequency again is semitones. So for the harmonic structure in this one, this is a non-linearity, inharmonicity of the string. Brightness, low values simulate materials like wood again, or nylon. And our dampening controls the decay once again. So there you go. So pretty similar stuff there. Once again, our excitation position. Next on our list is over here. This is our 2-operator FM. So the structure for this one, our frequency obviously, is the semitones again, but our structure for this, frequency ratio between operator 1 and 2. So there's 2 of them running. Brightness is the FM index. So I'm going to jump ahead to our position here. So this is the feedback path. No feedback at 50%. Wow. So a lot of really fascinating sounds in here, you've got to admit. Western chords is our next one. Sympathetic strings tuned to chords. So this is where things get a little bit different with our controls here. The main one is the harmonic structure here now changes chords. So let's just play a note. So again, the brightness changes the materials sounding from wood or nylon up to like steel. Frequency changes. Let's get really low there. Listen to that. And the position changes, the excitation. So nice. I'm just like, even just hitting one note, can you hear all the different harmonics happening in there? So melodic just for one note. Underneath, there's so much happening under there. Fucking nice. We have our carpless reverb next. Frequency, of course, for this again is semitones. This one is just really nice for lots of horror stuff. Now, the beautiful thing is I haven't covered yet, which we'll get to lastly, is that all this can be modulated. Everything can be modulated, right? And our last one here is the Easter egg. So this is the open string machine, loosely based on the Roland RS09. Frequency is the root note. Structure scans through the registrations sorted by brightness. So whatever your brightness is set, and our brightness, that was our structure there, chord type. So structure's our chord type. And the dampening is decay time and attack time drones. So you're going to get a drone when you turn it up to 100. Sounds like a bloody old video game, doesn't it? Pole Position or something. Wicked stuff. So remembering all of these can be used with all of the beautiful sound effects in here, right? So you've got a drive, parametric EQ, phaser, flanger, delay, chorus. Let's add a reverb on it and a delay. And a chorus. So that delay. So I'll turn off these effects for now, and let's talk about modulation. So you have two modulators up here. You can click up here. You've got whatever you want. What do you want to do? Oscillator, oscillator twos, everything. Modulators down here. You can set an LFO. Here's our LFO we've added in here. This is for the overall sound. If you hold down on it, it opens up. Remember, these are modules, so you have to hold down on pretty much everything. Hold down up here, let go. It opens up, click it again, it closes it. Rings, hold down, let go. So everything that's open here, so this LFO one, hold down, let go. Here is your LFO. We can turn up the rate. We can choose a square, random. You've got another LFO here, another input modulation, which you can add to no modulation, velocity, aftertouch, LFO. You can go in here and add another one, LFO 3. We can do that. Hold down. Hold down. There's our LFO 3. So lots of modulation options. Hold down again. I'll just tap and you can have no modulation. Tap again. Open. Now, each of these have modulation down the bottom here as well. So everything can be modulated to the ADSR, LFO. I mean, it's ridiculous. There is MPE availability on here if you have an MPE or you're using an MPE keyboard. I mean, it's ridiculous. It really is just utterly. So we've got our structure here. Again, hold down. Holding down over here will open up the options for your modulation. And you can close that there. You can add it to whatever you want. You can add one to our dampening. Let's just throw another LFO on here, LFO 4. It's just ridiculous how much there is in here. So you can go absolute batshit crazy with all of your LFOs, all of your modulation. You can basically throw anything anywhere. And that goes for the whole app. It just is like that. This is beautiful. Shall we make something stupid before we leave? Make some kind of weird thing using, I don't know, my favorite app at the moment. EG Notes. Hello, Penda. Hello, Michael. What's happening, my friends? Alrighty, yes, this is cool too. Also a completely free AEV3 version of rings and plates. That is quite interesting. This is true as well. Let's create a generative app here. And whoops, I didn't want to do that. So I'm just going to create something generative. We'll replace this and throw in a Tera Pro. Now remember, Tera Pro does take up a lot of CPU with many versions running because there's a lot going on under the hood. Just something to be aware of. Go to our presets here. Oh, we didn't even go through presets. You want to go through some presets quickly? Let's do that. Let's go through presets. I didn't do that. That was foolish of me because I'm a fool. We'll do it in the standalone. Yes. So to get to your presets, click up the top, look for rings. And these are all your presets. There's quite a bunch. Let's go through them. We've got an acoustic guitar. I'm going to throw on some reverb just to make them a bit spicier. You also have over here too, I forgot, these effects types. So you've got these ensembles. You've got ensemble, reverb 1, 2, chorus, formant. So you can see how that changed. We'll go to formant 2. We really brought that to life. We've got like a chorus. There's these reverbs. I like the formant. So yeah, absolutely. You can replicate orchestral sounds. I mean, to completely weird ass noise. There you go. Lots of great sounds. I'm not going to go through all of the presets because we've got to get out of here for the day. $9.99 is the in-app purchase. The entire app is on sale for $6.99 at the moment. If you want to grab it, just the original app by itself has some incredible sounds. But all of these 5 in-app purchases just make this thing complete. It is beautiful. All right. Brad's coming up tomorrow on my show, so hopefully you can come and join us for that. Thomas Christ is up next with You Rock. Barrel of fun there. And we're going to go out today with a dear friend of mine by the name of Camp G-May. And he just recently dropped a little mini documentary on how he made this video clip. It's called I'm Coming Home. This is the actual song. Let's play it now. Camp G-May rocks. There's a pinned comment if you want to go sub him up because he does great stuff. He has guests on his show, plays lots of great people's music. Let's do it. This is I'm Coming Home. Camp G-May. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. And we'll all rise together. Boom.
Back home, there's no place for me in this great big city. I started from the bottom, it's a long way to the top. If you wanna love me, baby, don't ever stop. 'Cause I'm coming home. Yeah, it's been 47 years. Give up some time, a little bit of wine, and I chase the way up. I'm coming home. I'm gonna make my way home to you. It's plain and simple and it's easy to see. Yeah, since that summer in '73, now I think I'm gonna make my way home to you. On this dusty road, our dreams are not our own. I love you, set you free. Now you're standing right in front of me. I started from the bottom. It's a long way to the top. When you want never stop. 'Cause I'm coming home. Yeah, it's for the 7 years. Give up some time, a little bit of wine, and I chased away all my fears. But I'm coming home. Yeah, I think it's because of you. You're not the kind to leave me behind, and I think I'm gonna stay with you.
Thomas Christ coming up next. You rock. See you later, my friends. Oh, yeah, Mr. Smith.